With Rocket Raccoon and Groot coming out tomorrow, I wanted to go over a couple more good, solid decks I think he'll work in. So, first off over here, I do think he's going to work really well in Surfer. This is an Ajax Surfer list. I haven't used Ajax and Surfer together in a minute, but I really like it. This one utilizes Jean Grey to set up a lane where you can play Rocket Raccoon and Groot into, and then guarantee or almost guarantee those procs. This also utilizes Mystique in two ways. So one thing that I like to do is on turn 6, play Mystique, 2 copies Sarah, and then going into turn 7, everything's just so much cheaper, and you can play, for instance, Ajax plus Sage plus US Agent plus Hazmat, right? And you get all these cards that you can play. Or if you have to play Ajax on 5, you can copy Mystique on 6. Or copy Ajax with Mystique on 6. That's really the way to play this. And yeah, I think it's going to be a solid deck there. Or something approximating it. Now, one thing that I tried to do for the longest time, and I had a modicum of success, probably a year ago now, but mixing Surfer and High Evolutionary together. So this is basically a rough draft. This is the first take at it. I think that there's something there. I'm not sure if this is the final form, but basically play out your cards on 5. Well, actually, skip 5. Let that power go to Sunspot. Play out your cards on 6. You're going to play She-Hulk at 1 with, say, Marvel Boy or what have you. 1 card. Let that energy float. Do the Cyclops proc. Hopefully, Rocket Raccoon and Groot will proc, etc., etc. And then Abomination will be free, and you can play Abomination plus whatever 2 cards, usually Silver Surfer, as your very last card. And I think it's going to be a good, phenomenal deck. I do want to put together actually one more deck real quick. All right, so here is a deck that I think is going to be one I try and bring back. So I played this deck to Infinite, actually, a couple of seasons in a row. Beginning of this year, maybe. It was... I wanted to do Cyclops and Havoc together. They're brothers. I wanted them together. And this was before Marvel Boy, so I'm adding in Marvel Boy for extra power. We'll have to see how it plays because obviously there are a lot of power slam. I mean, a Surtur deck just slams power easy. So, but you can play Havoc on 4 and skip 5, or you can play him on 5 and float the other 3 energy. If you float that 3 energy, then you've got She-Hulk at 3. Hopefully Abomination will be free. Even if not, a 3 power or 3 cost She-Hulk and a 2 or 1 power cost Abomination. Not bad for the last turn. You're floating that energy to Sunspot. And since playing the deck, Silver Sable, Cassandra, and Marvel Boy have all entered the meta. So this deck should be able to get Abomination free for nothing. You're going to have, at the very least, an 8 power Havoc. Even if you have to play him on turn 6, it's a 4 power jump. You can play him in the Ant-Man lane. You're floating a lot of power to Sunspots. Marvel Boy will proc, so really good deck there. Anyways, if you have any deck ideas of your own, I'd love to hear them. Usual stuff, like, follow, comment, subscribe, and thank you for watching.